So how is the real estate market looking so far in 2024? So here we are, it's August, school has just started back. So how are things trending this year versus last year? So that's what I want to explore in this video. I'm Justin Woodall with Woodall Realty Group. And to start this video, I want to start with Clark County, Athens. That is the central area that we operate. So I want to tell you about Clark County. Then towards the end of the video, I'm going to tell you about Oconee County. If you're in another market outside of our area, Madison County, Oglethorpe, we service those areas, Barrow. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to focus on Clark and Oconee because that's where we probably do 75 or 80% of our business. So one thing I want to add before I get into county specific markets and what we're looking at is interest rates are down considerably from the beginning of the summer, which is a drastic savings on a payment. So if you've been on the fence about buying or thinking about making a move, it's a little better time now. Your payment's going to be a little bit less now than it would have been a few months ago. So moving on, Clark County, we'll start there. So what are we seeing in the Athens, Clark County market as far as I'm going to talk about number of sales, number of listings, talk about days on market and average sales price. So I'm going to compare last year through the end of July to this year through the end of July. Last year in Athens, Clark County, through the end of July, there were 652 home sales. This year, there have been 710 home sales, which is an increase of 9%. So you might think homes aren't selling as well. There's not as many homes selling. Well, there's actually 9% more homes have sold through July of this year compared to last year. What are we seeing as far as new listings? And this is where it might get tricky because there are more listings coming on the market. So last year through July of 2023, there were 839 new listings. And this year there have been 935 new listings. So that's 11% increase of new listings coming on the market. So we're seeing a few more homes come up for sale. How's that affecting the average sales price, the average closed price? So last year through the end of July, average sales price was $374,000 and this year $421,000. So prices on average have increased in Clark County about 11%. So you've got more higher priced homes selling, and to be honest, it's just harder to find lower priced homes. So on average, prices are still going up. And as far as days on market, how long is it taking homes to sell? I ran the average days on market and it was very little change, but when I looked at median days on market, there was a little bit more change. Last year in Clark County, median days on market was 34 and this year is 40. So it's taken about a week longer to sell homes in a median, and median is the midpoint, which means some homes are selling. What's happening, what we're seeing is some homes are selling really quick within the first few days still, and other homes are sitting on the market even longer, which is stretching that median up to be even higher. Now let's go to Oconee County. What are we seeing in Oconee County with the real estate market? So again, I'm comparing through July of last year and through July of this year. So in July of 2023 in Oconee County, there were 294 homes that sold during that period from January 1 to July 31. This year, there have been 311 home sales, which is up 6%. So more homes are selling in Oconee County this year as compared to last year. I did go back and take a peek at 2022. We're not quite selling the number of homes that we sold in 22 in Clark or Oconee County. So we're not back to 2022 levels, but we are selling more homes than we sold in 2023. New listings in Oconee County. Last year, there were 364 homes that hit the market between January 1 and July 31. This year, 447. So that's an increase of 23%. So we're seeing a lot more inventory in Oconee County than we are in Clark, seeing more listings come on the market. Average sales price, what are we seeing there? Last year, the average sales price was $631,000. This year, it's right at $646,000. So that's an increase of a little over 2%. So homes in Oconee County aren't jumping quite as much, but they are still up over 2023. And then lastly, days on market. Again, average days on market, there was very little change when you look at median. The median days on market for Oconee County last year through July 31 was 24 days. So about 3.5 weeks. This year, we're seeing that number come in at 48 days. So it's definitely, homes are sitting longer in Oconee County than they were last year. So if you want some specific information about your particular house, what it might sell for, how long it might take it to sell, or if you want some specific information about your neighborhood or the county that you live in, reach out to us. We'll be glad to get some information together for you just like this.